Oh yeah, we're running a poll right now. If you didn't see it, it's on the channel. I don't know, man. I said which has had a bigger impact on gaming, Sony PSN account requirement or Microsoft closing game studios? Me myself. Now here's the thing: the Sony PSN account requirement. I understand that in certain countries you can't create a PlayStation Network account. Fair enough. I don't know if maybe you could use a VPN to bypass that. I don't know if there's a solution for that. I don't know. Um, but that would suck. But there are plenty of games in the sea. There are plenty of video games in the sea. It sucks. Well, it sucked because now Nintendo, now PlayStation has reverted their decision, decided no, we're not going to require an account login, a PSN account. So that's cool. But it's not the end all be all. If there have been games that I've wanted to go back to, Mario Maker, and they shut the things down recently, right? So the servers. So it happens. But I just feel that the studio closures is even more devastating because Tango Gameworks brought me one of my favorite games of the year. It was literally on my game. It is on my game of the year list of last year. Hi-Fi Rush. And when that released, everybody was talking about it. Everybody's like, yo, you gotta play this. This is amazing. Whoa, these characters, the music, the rhythm combat, it's freaking phenomenal. So many people played it. It was a banger. It's a banger. And Microsoft said, nah, shutting y'all down. That is devastating. So what's going to happen to Hi-Fi Rush 2? Tango Gameworks knocked it out of the park, but Microsoft said, nope, denied. No, thank you. Thank you for your time. There's the door. Have a good day. I don't know if I know I'm using Game Pass right now. That's because I have no choice. If I want to continue Persona 3, I would buy it on Steam, and I would have to start all over. There's not like cross save. I understand the whole Microsoft, not trying to support Microsoft through Game Pass or just support Microsoft in general. But this is the only way for me to play Persona with my save data. Now if Atlas was like, "Yo, we got cross save," I'd be like, "Okay." After Hellblade, I'm done. After Hellblade, I'm done with Microsoft. But it's a dark age of gaming, man. With all the layoffs, I thought it was over. I haven't heard nothing of layoffs. There hasn't been. It kind of died down a little bit, and then Microsoft's like, nah, bruh. We're closing multiple game studios. So no more Ghostwire. Redfall. Apparently there was going to be an update that allows people to play offline, which similar to Back for Blood. I think that's good. That's good for preservation reasons. Because Back for Blood was decent. It was okay. It was all right. We ran through it again this year. Did another full playthrough of it. Yeah, it's Redfall. There are people that want to play Redfall. There's probably like 40 of them that still want to play Redfall. But yeah, no update. We can't even get the update. And now the studio. I think it sucks all the layoffs, but Tango Gameworks, man, they're awesome. They're awesome. Arcane is awesome too. I love Arcane. I love the Dishonored games. They really haven't made anything that was that interesting to me. as of late. But Tango Gameworks, again, just phenomenal studio, just brought us a banger of a game. And for them to be at an all-time high and then Microsoft just be like, no, we're shutting you down. I don't know. I want to. I don't want to support Microsoft, but I think that's disgusting. That's a horrible situation that they did. And the way my fellow podcasters, well, I shouldn't say fellow podcasters because I don't have a podcast, but my fellow people in the gaming community, I listen to their podcasts, and they're like, what are they like? They said, I had it and then I just lost it. Oh yeah, they said, oh, what a coinky dink. Microsoft buys all these studios, right? You know, we don't see anything. We don't see the fruits of the labor of these studios for years. And now's the time. Now's the time for the bangers, man. Last year should have been the time for releases. And, you know, we got some good games. But ever since the well, hell, maybe even that. But the Activision, I really feel like the Activision acquisition made Microsoft, you know, refocus on, did we need to buy all these studios? Now that we have one of the most decorated games under our house in Call of Duty. Oh, excuse me, Candy Crush. I misspoke there. No, I really think now Microsoft is just like, we got the revenue money making machine now. We got Candy Crush. Again, I'm just kidding. Call of Duty. We got Call of Duty now. And now they just print money. Because why? Nobody does it like Call of Duty. Battlefield's not even there. Battlefield's gone, actually. They shut it down. They're no longer working on Battlefield anymore. I'm telling you, Titanfall needs to come out, man. We need a new Titanfall. At this point, new Titanfall. Titanfall 3. I'm actually going to reinstall Titanfall 1 and 2 here. Because I own them physical. Well, I own the digital. No, I own them physical. Do I own them both physical? I don't remember. I own Titanfall 2 physical. I think I own Titanfall digital because it came with my Xbox One when it launched. This sucks. This truly sucks. Microsoft, I dislike you right now. I'm trying to be not insulting or angry or getting in my feels, but I should say here, I'm just going to look straight at the camera. Microsoft, I am disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you. This is not the way. If you think Call of Duty and the next Bethesda game is going to be your cash cow, no, stop. I like variety. And you've seen it here on the channel as of late. You know, there are games that I'm trying to run through and finish real quick. But I like variety. I like old games. I like simpler games. I like shorter, bite-sized games, you know? I don't like these drawn-out, overblown, cinematic experiences. They look nice, but I like to play video games than to watch my video games. So, yeah, I think they need to refocus and just make smaller titles, budget titles, with the studios that they have acquired. But and also throw it into Game Pass. Be like Game Pass exclusives / Xbox exclusives. These bite-sized amazing games. But no. Dear God, no. We don't know what the strategy is. Or maybe it's just too late. I feel so bad for booting up my Xbox right now to play Persona because it's disgusting that Microsoft has done this. I don't like this. If I had a PS5, Nah, I don't even want to support Sony after what they did with Helldivers. I'm just kind of disgusted in the gaming industry as a whole with all the layoffs and stuff, just putting people out of work. Literally, it happened right after Christmas, right after December. It literally started in January. We started seeing nonstop layoffs in game industry, game developer shutdowns. And now Microsoft, the company that has so much money to acquire Call of Duty, Activision, and everything under their house. Blizzard, Activision, World of Warcraft. What's going to happen to World of Warcraft? They're going to increase the price of World of Warcraft. It's coming. It's coming. Just wait. You're going to be paying more. I'm afraid. I'm literally afraid because Microsoft has too much. They have too many developers, and maybe this is the reason why they're like, I hate to use this term, cutting the fat, trimming the fat. It's because they acquired so many game studios. And if I was making a game for Microsoft exclusively because they acquired us and it's not out yet, I would be worried. I would be worried. I would be super worried. Like Ninja Theory, guys, I really hope Hellblade 2, I will be playing it because I love Hellblade. I really hope that it does amazing in Microsoft's eyes. Because it's kind of like, when I see this, like Hi-Fi Rush did so well. It did amazing. I kind of think of like this kind of the standards Square Enix has for their games. Like they had these like overblown standards for like Final Fantasy and every game that they have that comes out, right? Is Microsoft going to be like that too now? If it doesn't reach a certain, peak in sales, is that just it? It's just like, is Microsoft at the point where they don't care about the other studios just because they have Blizzard, Activision? It's like, do they even care about all the other acquisitions at this point? And that's what this looks like to me, because I'm just like, out of the blue, this is this straight out of pocket? I'm just like, this happened. Why? I mean, sure, Redfall flopped. It happens sometimes, when you rush a company and don't let them actually finish it because you're so worried that you didn't have any games exclusively coming out on your platform for the year. You're just like, you pull another Starfield, Redfall and Starfield. They needed time to bake in the oven. But Microsoft, you're just rushing stuff. Stop. There's no time anymore. Everybody just wants to rush things, which is why I think I'm done buying brand new Xbox games and whatnot. I'm gonna continue to support GameStop and buy used games. I might, after Hellblade, cancel my Game Pass because, like, literally, Hellblade is the only thing that I'm waiting for. But I was like, maybe I'll give these other games a try. But to what end? I play the game, I enjoy it, like Young Souls or something. It's on Game Pass, and then what happens? They remove it, or I don't think the team that's created Young Souls is under the Microsoft house. But I'm just saying, what happens? What happens, man, to these companies that they acquired? It's sad. It's sad. You're a mom, you're a dad, or you maybe a son or a daughter, and you make a game that you think is going to be fun, that people are going to enjoy, and Microsoft's like, hey, little guy, little girl, we're gonna help boost your game. We're gonna acquire you guys if you're interested, bring you under our house, and we're gonna take care of you, And then they wait for your game to come out. You release your game, and then they're like, hey, so now that you finished the game and we have it now, you're good to go. I'm like, what? What? Yeah, we don't need you anymore. We got what we wanted out of you. It's like you're on a Tinder date with Microsoft at this point. It's like, hey, Microsoft takes you out. You know, they pay for it. They wine and dine you. They shebang bang with you. You know, because you're like, oh man, I love this. This person really makes me feel warm, and I never had these feelings for anyone like this before. And Microsoft's like, yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. But it was poison. It was poison they were spewing out of their mouth, because the next day you don't hear from them ever again. They ghosted you. They ghosted you, man. That's what it's like with Microsoft right now. And I feel ashamed to be paying for this Game Pass. I have no other way to play Persona. I want my save data. If Atlas, cross save, please. And then Hellblade, you know what? I'll just buy Hellblade on Steam. Isn't it coming to Steam? I'll just buy it on Steam. Ninja there, I'll support you through Steam. I don't like Microsoft. As I always say, I'm not loyal to any platform. I'm not loyal to Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation. I just like playing games. That's it. And I'm quick. I could cut you off just like a relationship. Like, just ask my ex-wife. Anyway, you make one huge mistake. That's it. Done. I don't play games. I'm very strict. I grew up in a strict family, military family. You know, I don't play around. You fuck up, there is no second chances. There's no forgiveness on my part. Okay? Maybe if there's a small little thing, yeah, okay. But this is huge, man. This is huge. I feel like these studios were betrayed by Microsoft. They were literally betrayed. They thought they were safe, and then Microsoft pulled the rug up from underneath them. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. And Microsoft, they really aren't doing physical media much anymore. It's a lot of digital. You know, you go to your local Walmart, Target, or whatever, you can barely find copies of like Microsoft games or Xbox third-party games, because Microsoft they're all about this digital future, man. So if they want to be about that, I post to the community tab every now and then when Epic does the free games every like 2 weeks. Start building your PC library now. Start building your PC library now. Also consider Steam and Good Old Games, GOG, because despite me not really caring for the UI for Epic, you know, them giving us free games every 2 months, that's awesome. Steam with the amazing sales, you can buy games on the low. GOG, Good Old Games, with the preservation, the DRM, digital rights media, I think that's what it's called. DRM. I always get that messed up confused with a different abbreviation. But they're all about preservation and you legally owning your games and whatnot. You know? So, yes. And also, if you download GOG Galaxy, you can combine both Epic and Steam into one application, GOG Galaxy, and just boot up all your games through there, install and boot them up in one house. So you can have all your digital games in one, you know, beautiful library. So yeah, with that said, Microsoft, in the words of Joe Vargas of the Angry Joe Show, you done fucked it up. You did that. You done fucked it up, Microsoft. I don't trust you as a company now. I out of the blue, there was no reason. I just saw it on X, on podcasts, on the Spawncast, news update. All right, Microsoft shut down 4 studios. Why? For what reason? It's really crazy that a company that spent nearly $69 billion to acquire Blizzard Activision all of a sudden just like shutting studios down. So what? You spent all your money on this acquisition and now you're shutting down? Dude. Wow. Betrayal. This is disgusting. Disgusting. The only one that hasn't, yet again, the one company that I have not heard anything bad about as of late, besides that the fact that Paper Mario runs at 30 FPS, is Nintendo. Dude. These companies are saying, oh, game's too expensive to make. Look at the game. Nintendo Switch is 1080p. I think it's upscaled in most games, yet I still enjoy the games that I play, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is a port of the Wii U Mario Kart, but with added features, characters, and whatnot. These games don't look amazing. They look how they should look on the platform that they were built on, and I still buy them. I still spend $300 for the next Nintendo devices, man. When the new one comes out, I'm gonna buy that too. Why? Because Nintendo is all about making great games. They never screwed me. I don't think. I can't remember if Nintendo has ever screwed me in any way. There has never been a game that I bought that I needed a refund in eShop. I hear their return policy thing for digital things is not good or non-existent. They're just not their stuff is just not up with the times, and also they're missing things like eShop music or dashboard music. I think the dashboard needs some music or could look better, hopefully for the next device. And not to mention, it's only $20 for the base Nintendo Online for a full year. I mean, it's not the best online, but still, it's better than what I'm paying for Game Pass. I mean, Game Pass, you could say 100 plus games, but I barely have time for all these games. I barely have time. I'm too busy. Anyways, Microsoft, I wish I could take my belt out or get a branch from the tree like my grandmother used to do, and they call it a switch. You go out there, get that branch. I wish I could spank your bottom because you're doing bad things. Unacceptable. You're bad Microsoft. Bad Microsoft. Bad. The hell wrong with you? And they do this now. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it when, immediately when Sony was going through that whole controversy with Helldivers. I'm really surprised. They waited till after. They were too late. They weren't quick on the draw, man. They were not quick on the draw. They waited too late. Man, that was a dumb move, man. You should have did it when everybody was mad about Helldivers on PlayStation. I guess what they wanted to do was wait to see if some of the PlayStation fans would be like, no, they're doing this to Helldivers. Well, I'm going to Microsoft. So they didn't want it. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to get the people that want to jump ship. I think it's stupid, man. I hate them. I don't hate Microsoft. I dislike you right now. Just rude. How dare you? Bad. Spank him. Disgusting you are. I want to have some free time today. Do you want to accompany me somewhere? I'm in front of a water die station. Yeah, let's meet. What's the name? Lex Lewis says, micro cutting jobs. Dude, it's horrible, bro. Microsoft, damn it, man. Why? you're already doing bad because you're not selling enough units anymore, and now you do this. Oh, it's like it's. I don't want to be that guy that's like, okay, Arcane, they messed up, but I mean they can redeem themselves. Like Dishonored, the Dishonored games are phenomenal. I love Dishonored. I keep buying all the Dishonors. Every platform I get, if they got like the Dishonored, oh hey, Dishonored remastered or whatever, I buy it, man. Like when I got my Xbox Series X, I bought Dishonored 1 and 2 for Xbox One because it's backwards compatible. You know, I think I own those games digitally. You can watch my playthroughs here on the channel. I don't remember. Maybe I own them on 360. I can't remember. Dishonored 1, 3, I don't know. I have too many video games as is. This sucks, bro. Come on, Microsoft. Not cool, man. Not cool, man. Not cool. I'm canceling my Game Pass after Hellblade. I'm done. Because even the games that come out, they're not quality products. I'm just gonna say it. Like the last quality Xbox game that I played was Hi-Fi Rush, by the way. Thank you very much, Microsoft. You fumbled it. Tango Game Works. I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna buy it on Steam. I'll buy it on Steam, and I think it's coming to Switch or PlayStation. I don't know. I don't even want to buy a PS5 anymore. I was gonna get a new PS5 because I don't have one anymore. Now I don't even want to support Sony after what they did with Helldivers, and the whole Stellar Blade censorship thing. I already knew about this. Sony's been censoring anime ladies and attractive characters and stuff in these games for years, man. Sony is all about censorship. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. It's been happening for years, guys. That's why when the whole Stellar Blade thing came out, I was like, yeah, makes sense. If you want the actual uncut versions of these games, either buy it physical or buy it like the Japanese versions of these games. I don't know if PS5 is what do you call it? Region free. But look into it, do your research, because like if it's imported or from another country or something, they got some lewd stuff in there, Sony America is gonna patch it, man. That's just the way they are. I've been dealing with that, which is why I had to buy some of my Japanese games overseas, because I want the uncut, I want the rawness. I think, in conclusion, buy Nintendo games. There we go. Stick with Nintendo. They have not done me wrong yet. They have not done me wrong. I don't mind Paper Mario 30 FPS. I know, you know, if that's like the biggest thing that comes from Nintendo is that, oh, if it's a game that's multi-platinum, I already knew this, you know, me buying like the Darksiders games on Switch versus the other platforms. You're going to get a budget version of it. It's not going to look amazing. You know, the games, the third-party games. Oh, it is what it is. Hopefully Switch 2 will be even more powerful or whatever. But, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to buy my used games from GameStop. I'm not buying a PS5. Screw that shit. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Some of the Sony games are coming to PC anyways.